morning and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you are new here. I'm in a little bit of a different location today. I'm sat in the office today because I just fancied a change of scenery this morning. So yeah, hope you like the background. Today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day video. A few people have asked me for this video and I am just recently really trying to make sure that I do lots of good cooking and eat like at least 3 meals a day. So I have actually been working really hard at doing that. So I felt like now is the time to share with you my what I eat in a day video. So if you'd like to see what I eat in a day, then please just keep on watching. So I have tried HelloFresh a few times, and we actually had that for probably maybe 6 months, and I really stuck at it and I learned how to cook, and I did like, you know, a lot of good cooking, and I did really enjoy it, but it is quite expensive and I felt like I can just buy all the ingredients myself. So what I tried to do is just keep the menus from that and then buy the ingredients myself to save some money. Then I was contacted by jonple, which is an app that gives you loads and loads of recipes and tells you like what you're going to eat each day. And they asked, would I like to try the app out, which I did about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I've been trying it out for, and I absolutely love it. So today's video is in collaboration with jonple. They are sponsoring this video and I'm so thankful for that because I do love the app so much. I really want to share with you a little bit about the app, and then I will just show you basically what I've been eating and my routine really. So the jonple app basically gives you day-to-day recipes. So it will give you like breakfast, lunch and dinner recipes, and different ones for each day. You do put in your preferences, so you would kind of say things that maybe you do and don't like are you vegetarian, things like that you can add in, and also your goals. So like, do you want to lose weight, do you want to maintain your weight, do you just want to become a little bit more healthier? So it asks you all these questions first. It asks you like your height and your weight. So every single recipe and fitness program is designed for you, which I just absolutely love. But it's so easy because on every page you can just go through your recipe and you can see the method of how you cook it, and then you can see the ingredients. So when I'm going shopping, I just sit down with my phone and I just go through and I find the ingredients, and then I just write it all down. When I go shopping, I've got everything for it. So it's really good and easy to use in that way. Most of the meals are quite like quick and easy, like they're quite healthy as well, so definitely be prepared for some nice healthy meals. They're very tasty. So like I was saying before, you can also use this app for fitness tests. So you can go on there and you can say like what you kind of want to achieve. Same with like how you're eating, it does the same thing with your fitness, and then it gives you a fitness regime. And you can also link it up to Spotify, which is really cool. So you can obviously use your usual playlist and play it along with while you're doing your workout. So the workouts are all like in video form, so you just follow them quite easily. So when you first get the app, it will give you a fitness test, which will obviously determine what sort of exercises would be suitable for you. So I love it for that. So there's also a mental health section, which is obviously also amazing, especially in like the time at the minute, everyone's struggling in their own way. So with this, it's nice because it has like lots of blogs on there, like interesting blogs that you can read, but it also has a journaling section, which I love. I do write in my journal, my written journal most days anyway. So on here, I just tend to write like things to do with like food and fitness. Now they do have a free trial to start up with. I think it's like a 2-week free trial. So obviously you could try that out and just get loads of recipes, see how you felt about it. And then it is $9.99 a month, or you can do like blocks of months and things, and then it gets a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I've just been absolutely loving the app. There's so many different aspects to it. I actually can't wait to start using the fitness section a little bit more, because it does do like a personalized fitness plan for you, which I just love, because obviously some people are a little bit fitter than others. Like I feel like I do a lot of exercise, like I go walking with the dogs and like I do feel fairly fit, but I have noticed that Ollie, my fiance, he goes to the gym and stuff when they were open, so he does stuff at home now, and he definitely, his cardio is like a lot better. So I really do want to use the app to try and improve my cardio, and I just think it's really good that I can actually personalize it to what I want. And like say you're more of like a HIIT workout person, you could just do a HIIT workout on there. And you can also say like how many days a week you want to do your fitness. So maybe you just want to do 2 days a week, like half an hour or something. You can do all of that. So yeah, it's really good in that way that it is so personal to you really. When I was working, obviously my business is shut at the minute, I would definitely eat 3 meals a day, and I made sure I had breakfast, lunch and dinner. When I'm at home, because I'm not as active in my job, I tend to eat a little bit less. So what I usually do is have like a brunch. So I'll have something now which is like 11 o'clock. And then I'll have a little snack in the afternoon, and then I'll have dinner later on. So the app normally gives you like 4 meals, so it gives you breakfast, lunch, dinner and a snack. But sometimes I just have like brunch and then dinner and a snack. So I think that's what I'm going to do for today, where I have got up a bit late as well. I think that's probably the best thing. Like, I don't want to eat too much food, and I did have last night mini eggs. Quite a lot of mini eggs. So I love mini eggs so much. So I did have quite a few of them last night. So obviously I'm mindful that today I probably don't need to eat as much. So first thing I always start with every single morning is a huge cup of tea. I cannot start the day without a cup of tea. It's like so important to me. So I usually have that, and then with my breakfast or brunch, I always have a coffee. So today I have got poached eggs and bacon on toast, which is one of like my favourite breakfasts anyway, so I'm really excited about this. You can see it gives you a little video of how to make it here, and then down the bottom it gives you the method and then also the ingredients list for everything that you're going to be cooking, so that is really easy to follow. I also today think that I have muffins, which I'm really excited to make. I'm not the most amazing baker, but yeah, when I saw that I had muffins today, carrot and sultana muffins, so I'm going to be making those this afternoon. I really hope they go okay. I am definitely not an amazing baker, but I really wanted to give this one a good try. So yeah, I'll be making them later on. But anyway, let's go and have some breakfast. Okay, so we're now going to do a little bit of baking. It is 1:45, so I thought I'd make these now and they should be ready for like 3-4 o'clock to have a little afternoon snack. So on the app, this is actually the snack section. So this is supposed to make 6 servings of muffins, but what I'm going to do is kind of like double up the ingredients and make more, so then these snacks will last me kind of like the next few days, so they should last quite well anyway. So if I'm not going to bake something, or if I haven't bought any specific snacks, or I haven't made something from the app, the other snack that I absolutely love, which I cannot not tell you about, you probably already know if you watch my other videos, but it is popcorn. I will always snack on this if I don't have anything else, or if I'm feeling a bit lazy, so this is definitely something that is in my what I eat in a day. Usually in the evenings as well, I do snack on a little bit of popcorn. This is actually the proper corn one. I get this in Waitrose, but obviously you can get it anywhere. And this is a sweet and salty one, and it's only 126 calories per serving, and I just think popcorn is a really kind of nice healthy snack. Obviously you can get some that are healthier and some that are more unhealthy, but I found this one's kind of like middle of the road and it's still really tasty. So yeah, I always do have a bag of popcorn in the house. So with these sultana muffins, I've got all the ingredients here. There is quite a lot of ingredients, like a lot of different spices. You have yogurt in this, you have honey, there's no sugar in it. So I think that you get the sweetness from the honey. So here you can see all of my ingredients, and then when you go onto the app, this is what you see. So you get your step by step and your ingredients. So this is everything that we need for the muffins. And then when we go on here, this is the method that we follow. So you can see it's quite like simple, like they don't make it too detailed, and I just much prefer following something like this. So I need to preheat the oven to 170 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to line my muffin tin. Oh, I'm really so the muffins are here. They're all in their tray, but I am slightly worried I've overfilled them a little bit. As I said, I'm not a baker and it's one of my worst kind of things that I can do. So, but I really wanted to give it a go today. So yeah, I think they may be slightly overfilled, but I'm hoping that they come out of the oven okay. They need 20 minutes in the oven. Even though I did double up on the ingredients, I don't think I should have. I think actually the ingredients was enough for like a few days worth of muffins, because I still have quite a lot of mixture left in here. Anyway, let me put them in the oven and then I'll show you them when they come out. Here are my muffins, and I am actually quite proud of them. Look, they look so nice. They're actually massive though. They're a lot bigger than what I thought they were going to be. This one here has managed to kind of become a very strange shape and it's like spilt out the side, but the rest of them, I think they actually look really, really nice. They kind of smell like freshly baked bread with a bit of a sweet kind of undertone to it. So I'm really excited to give them a try. Obviously these are like a sort of snack and a healthy snack. Let's try one fresh out of the oven. Ooh, it looks good inside. Like it looks like it should do, like what other muffins I've seen look like. That tastes really good. I'm actually really impressed that I actually cooked that myself. I can't believe it. Oh, it's really like bouncy and moist. Oh, I'm proud of that. It definitely doesn't taste like, you know, a real sweet, high calorie muffin. Obviously it's different to that. This is a healthy muffin, but it's kind of like a guilt-free way to have a bit of a cake. So I would now just have this with a cup of tea, and in the afternoon, I think it's about 3:30 now. So yeah, I'll just have it with a cup of tea and enjoy it. And then I probably wouldn't eat anything else until I had dinner later on. So once you have actually like made your muffins or whatever meal you're making, you then click on these 3 dots here, press on that to say that you've eaten this meal, and then it will add it to your calories for the day. But the other thing you can do is skip a meal if you want to, or you can change the meal. So I'm just going to click on this to show you. So it will come up with lots of other options. So this is kind of all other sort of snacks that you could change it for. There's also a search bar at the top, so you can search in for like certain ingredients that you like and see if they have anything. So there's so many recipes on here. So for me, I'm just going to click on there and say that I've eaten that meal, and then it adds it on to my calories. And I also forgot to say that I ate this meal as well. So I click that, I've eaten this meal. And then it will give you your nutrition log, and it will tell you like how much you've got left and how much you've already had, and it will separate it into carbs, fats and proteins as well. So if you do really like to follow closely what you are eating, then this is a really good way of doing it. And then obviously I have 2 things left. So we have this, which would have been the lunch, which is baked sweet potato with chicken and avocado. But like I said, I am going to just have the 3 meals today. So what I do is just skip that meal, and then it will get rid of it on there, and then I can click on this one, and this is what we will be having for dinner. So it's the jerk pork medallions with whole grain rice, and yeah, I'm really excited to make this later. So I will probably come back to you when I'm making the pork medallions. Okay, so it's time to cook some dinner. I'm really excited for this one. I think it's going to be so nice. This is some like jerk pork. I did get pork loin steaks and not pork medallions, just because the shop didn't have medallions, but I think the pork loin is from the same place in the pig, I think. So anyway, it'll be fine. Obviously you can like alter things to whatever you can find. But I was quite lucky, because when I was doing my shopping, I was in M&S, and they did actually have this jerk seasoning. They have loads of these like seasoning packets in M&S, and they're really good, and a lot of time they're like half price. So I think this one was like 50p. Obviously you can make up your own jerk seasoning with all of the ingredients and stuff. You can just Google it. But if you just pop in there and you just want like something a bit quicker, then of course you can just use this. So I've got that, and then I've got some other ingredients here. So I need to make up like a bit of a paste to cover the pork in. I need to put the rice on. I do have whole grain rice, which is another thing that this app has taught me to change, because normally I would just have normal rice. But I've kind of realised how much better for you wholemeal stuff is. So I've changed the bread and I've changed the rice, and so far, and pasta. So far I'm trying to eat everything wholemeal. So yeah, I have got some here. So I'm going to boil that up as well, and then obviously just follow my instructions on here, and hopefully it'll be quite a nice meal. I think it's supposed to take like, okay, I was supposed to marinate the pork in the fridge an hour before I cook it. What time is it now? But it's 6:15 now, so we need to eat. So I'll probably just... My rice is cooking and I have marinated the pork for a little bit, and then I'm going to cook that in a minute and then obviously like serve it all up. But I just wanted to say like what I drink as well in the day, because it's another thing that I'm trying so hard to improve on. I tend to just drink a lot of tea, like cups of tea. So I'll have a cup of tea when I wake up, as you saw, then I'll have a coffee, then in the afternoon I'll have like a couple more teas. So I've already had another one this afternoon, and then I'll also have like fruit teas later on this evening. So I tend to have like loads of different ones of them. At the moment I'm loving the Twining Sleep Tea. They're really, really good. So I'll probably have one of those like after dinner a bit later on. Sometimes I take it when I go and have a bath. And then with my dinner, I always have 1 glass of this Coke. I just love it. This is the 0 sugar, no calories Coke. And I always used to be like, no, if I'm having Coke, I'm having full fat. And I never used to try this stuff. But I've got so used to it now, and actually if I have anything full sugar, I just find it tastes so sweet. So I would say if you are trying to like cut down on sugar and stuff like that, definitely just try these 0 sugar drinks. And if you just try them consistently for like a few days, you'll get used to it. It's like same with a cup of tea, like you have sugar in it, then you teach yourself not to have sugar, and then when someone puts sugar in your tea, you're just like, ugh, it's like disgusting, isn't it? So it's kind of the same thing, like you just find it too sweet. So I've been absolutely loving these. I like the glass bottles because there's only 250 ml in here, whereas when you get a can it's 330 ml, and I just find that too much. Whereas this, I can drink that with my dinner. So I have one of these a day, and then I always have a bottle of water on the go throughout the day. These are 500 ml bottles. I do keep them in the fridge, and this is by far the best water. Like I cannot recommend this water enough. It just tastes, it's from Fiji, and like when you drink it you feel like you've been transported to Fiji. It honestly tastes so different to other waters. It's so crystal clear and almost like smooth. And I know it's weird like describing what water tastes like, but I'm not usually a water drinker. Like I would drink it because I had to, but after discovering Fiji water, you can order it off Amazon. You do have to get like boxes of it off Amazon, so it's not like the easiest thing to get hold of, but I'll leave the link down below if you're interested in it. But it's so nice, and you can get it in different sizes. I get it in the 500 ml, and I usually drink one of these a day, then I take one to bed with me as well and try and drink that overnight. So that's like a litre of water as well. So I think I'm doing quite well with how much I'm drinking. After dinner, I don't tend to have any like proper desserts, if you know what I mean. Like I'm talking, you know, crumble and custard and stuff like that. I would never have anything like that. I just never really fancy it. Every so often I'll have something like that. But most of the time I don't have any dessert, and I'll have a yogurt a bit later on in the evening, or popcorn. As I mentioned earlier, we know I have a love for popcorn. So that'll be probably what I do tonight. I'll eat this meal, then I'll go and have some popcorn and a yogurt a bit later on, and then I'll have like the fruit tea like I said about, and maybe another cup of tea, and then that'll be it for the evening. So anyway, I'm babbling on now, trying to waste time waiting for dinner to be ready. So I'll get back to you when that's cooked and show you what it's looking like. Okay, so here's my final meal of the day, and it smells so good. Ollie was doing some work outside in the garden, and I put like the air vent on to get rid of some of the smells, and he could smell it all about the garden. He was like, "God, what's that smell? It smells so good." So yeah, I really want to try this quickly, and then I'm going to go and sit down and eat it with everyone else. That's really, really nice. Oh, those Jamaican spices are really good. And to me, the rice actually has more flavour than like plain rice, so that's really good. I'm going to go and eat my dinner now, and I'm probably going to end the video here because otherwise it's going to go on and on. I'm sure you don't need to see every single little thing that I eat. But I've kind of told you anyway what I would have after dinner, and hopefully it's been interesting to see what I eat in a day. I think we could mainly say my diet is pretty good. I think the main reason that I don't tend to put on too much weight is because I don't have a lot of sugary stuff. I don't really like, apart from the popcorn, I don't really eat a lot of chocolate or like cakes and like pastries and stuff like that. I think if I was going to have a snack, like a non-healthy snack, I'd have like cheese and biscuits or something like that. So I don't really eat a lot of sugar. What you've seen today is kind of the sort of things that I would eat. I like a lot of pasta as well, again, like whole grain pasta. I love Italian food, so I like to make sauces and stuff, like Italian stuff. So I've been absolutely loving using this app. It just makes everything so much easier every week because I don't really need to think about what I'm going to cook. It's just like there, already figured out for me, like a meal plan. And I just need to go and get the shopping for it. So like I said before, if you are interested, they are doing a 2-week free trial, so I definitely recommend trying that out and seeing if you like any of the recipes or any of the fitness regimes, anything like that. I will leave all the information linked down in the description box below. If you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it, then definitely give it a thumbs up. I really, really hope you did enjoy it. I don't really know if I do actually eat anything that's like that interesting, but yeah, I thought I would just show you anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever you're up to, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!